July 6, 2025, a severe hailstorm struck Colorado, beginning in the late afternoon and intensifying into the evening. The storm cell formed over the eastern foothills of the Rockies and moved rapidly eastward into the Denver-Colorado Springs corridor, producing hailstones up to 1.5 to 2.0 inches in diameter. Reports indicate hail fell for approximately 40 consecutive minutes in some areas, coating streets, yards, and rooftops. The areas most affected included the Denver metropolitan area and the Colorado Springs region, spreading into northeastern plains, towns such as Kit Carson, Haxton, and Burlington. In Denver and nearby suburbs, hail damage reports were widespread, and in Colorado Springs, the hail event was intense and prolonged, with multiple reports of large stones and storm-related damage. Infrastructure and economic disruption from the hailstorm was significant. Roofing and glazing suffered heavy damage. Many residential and commercial windows, skylights, and siding panels were shattered or dented, requiring emergency boarding and replacement. Automotive repair costs surged, particularly in the Denver-Colorado Springs corridor. Body shops and glass repair centers reported a sharp spike in demand for dent removal, windshield replacement, and hail damage insurance claims. Insurance companies in Colorado recorded a marked uptick in hail-related claims in the week following the storm. The regions affected saw a sharp rise in property and auto damage claims, prompting some insurers to temporarily reallocate staff and adjust risk assessments for hail-prone zones. Even after the hail abated and the skies cleared, recovery required significant coordination. Municipal public works teams mobilized to clear storm drains, reshape clogged gutters, repair pavement edges, and remove hail debris mixed with fallen tree limbs or trash. Utility and road maintenance crews assessed damage to street signage, traffic signal lenses, and protective glazing, ordering replacements and working to restore full operational readiness in the storm-affected corridors. From a broader perspective, this hail event underscores Colorado's vulnerability to fast-forming intense summer storms, especially near the Front Range and adjacent plains. Several key lessons emerge for disaster preparedness and resilience. First, building design, especially roofing, windows, and siding in hail-prone regions, needs to anticipate not just occasional hail, but sustained hail accumulation. Tougher materials, impact-resistant glazing, and proactive boarding or shuttering practices can reduce damage and recovery costs. Second, stormwater systems, gutters, drains, culverts, need regular maintenance plus capacity for rapid clearing, especially when hail and debris may block normal runoff paths. Third, vehicle and transportation planning should incorporate hail damage resilience. Fleet operators might consider protective coverings, rapid repair contingencies, or alternate routing when severe weather is forecast. Fourth, local governments should include hail event scenarios in emergency response planning, coordinating public works cleanup, drainage clearing, and road repairs immediately after high hail events to reduce secondary damage and economic ripple effects. Finally, this July 2025 hailstorm stands as a strong reminder. Even outside of classic tornado or flood events, hail can strike swiftly and cause widespread infrastructure and economic disruption. Climate variability means we must be prepared not only for rain and wind storms, but for solid ice falling from the sky at high velocity. Resilience requires foresight. Investing now in storm-hardened materials, rapid response systems, and public awareness can make a major difference in limiting damage and speeding recovery when hailstorms hit.